Hello and welcome to FM Review. I'm your host, Freddie Robinson, and today I'll be unboxing another gaming headset. This time it's the Earforce X07 Pro from Turtle Beach. And so I'll go ahead and go over some of the features that's listed on the front of the box for the X07 Pro. It does say this is a premium Xbox One Pro gaming headset, and it does have a premium price of $160, but $170 with tax. For that amount of money, you do get the features such as superhuman hearing mode, a large 50mm speaker, game and chat volume controls, game and mic presets, and mic monitoring. And this is all made possible by the audio controller, which includes the superhuman hearing. On the back of the box, it also lists the features that were on the front, and it gives you a few extras. And this one says that it's tournament grade durability, comfort, and noise isolation. You also get swappable speaker plates, and it says that this is wireless to the Xbox One console. And then you get a few of the pictures that outline the actual features that they mentioned. After the 5 minutes it took me to unpackage everything, you can see that you get quite a bit in the box itself. You do have a standard USB and micro USB charging cable, and it is relatively short, but you probably won't be using this too far from your console. And here is the headset breakaway cable, and you can see that this piece connects to the other end of the breakaway cable that is connected to your headset, and this 3.5mm connection that's in an L shape will go into the bottom of your Xbox One controller. This is the second breakaway cable for the headset, and this is for your mobile audio in case you were to want to use this with your phone. You do have a 3.5mm connection, and you have the proprietary connection that goes to the headphones. On this you also have an inline mic, and you can press that to talk and mute. And you do get a removable boom microphone that is very flexible and can be moved and bent into any position. You do have Turtle Beach stamped in the end, and you do have this nice pop filter that goes over the end. The headphones are powered somewhat by the audio control, and this one does give you the option to adjust the volume for the game, the chat, and the overall volume, as well as mute. But if you turn it on the bottom, this one varies from other models that I've seen because you have buttons for game preset and mic preset, as well as your connection for 3.5mm cable. And this is really what gives you that superhuman advantage that this headset offers. And here you have the Earforce X07 headset, and you can see that they do have stickers on both earpieces that says MLG Pro Circuit. And I can see that these are very comfortable from the way that they feel with the ear cuffs laying in the palm of my hand. And as I turn them over and press this, you can see exactly how soft that is and how comfortable that will be on your ears when wearing these for long sessions of gaming. Inside you do have your 50mm drivers, and you can see that the ear cuffs actually rotate, and that's good for traveling or if you wanted to lay this across your back and over your shoulders. And since I have it turned this way, I'll let you see that this does have Turtle Beach in a leather piece that goes over your head, and this is sewed in leather, and it has that same comfortable inside headband, and it will make gaming sessions very comfortable. If you rotate these in, you can actually see what it looks like if you were wearing these, and they do have the extensions that will allow for extra height on your head. On the bottom you do have the attached cord, and this is a breakaway cord, and you can see where the other end of that cable connects into this. You also do have a port for your removable mic. And now I have a side-by-side comparison of the Recon Turtle Beach headset versus the X07. And the Recon runs roughly $40. I do have the cable for the Recon plugged into an audio control that was on the X01 maybe? I'm not sure what model it is. But these will actually work with any headset that has 3.5mm connections. And that's what I've been previously using because I like the comfort of the pads on the ear cuffs of this model, but I just didn't get the punchy sound and the surround sound that I was looking for. So that's why I went ahead and picked up the X07 after hearing them in Target. Now what I would like to say, pointing out the differences, is you do have a 40 millimeter driver here versus a 50 with the X07. So right off the bat you're getting a much bigger and much more improved audio sound from the headsets. As far as the mic, this is way more flexible than this, which is almost where you have to force it to bend it in place, and it really doesn't stay. It has its own little stiffness that pulls it back into place. So you do have the added flexibility and convenience of a much more flexible microphone boom. You also get the addition of braided cable on the X07 versus the standard plastic coated cable on the Recons. Now here's where I would really like to say that the difference makes a change, and this would be your audio controls. Now on the front of these are basically the same. They look the same. They have the game, chat, and volume controls as well as mute on the front. But on the bottom you do have the addition of 2 buttons on the audio control that comes with the X07. And this is pretty much for your superhuman hearing, and it gives you the game presets and the mic presets that you automatically have those features to. Now what I would like to do is actually go over the EarForce Headset Audio Controller Plus and give you what these game presets means. And now you can see a breakdown of what each one of these buttons do in the owner's manual, and also what each one of these buttons on the bottom do as far as the presets go. So if you press the button one time, and this would be on your game preset, you get normal sound. If you press it a second time, you get bass boost. And if you press it a third time, you get bass and treble boost. But if you press it a fourth time, you get voice enhancer. And then if you want to use your mic presets, pressing it one time will give you quiet room, pressing it 2 times will give you normal room, and pressing it 3 times will give you loud room. And now I'll just go ahead and get my Xbox One controller and plug it into the bottom and press and hold the Xbox button for the power feature, and that powers on the Xbox and the controller, and you can actually see what some of these lights mean when they are turned on. And you can also see that you have a red light for the mute that pulses when you have that button pressed. Even though this is the best headset that I have used for my Xbox One, it does not come without some flaws. The first thing that I've noticed is the memory on the braided cable is very annoying. I can't get this to straighten out. And I've had this for a month now, and I have not tied it up or forced it to be in any form of a shape, but it just will not fall straight in place. And you can see as I stretch this out, the memory pulls it back into place. And that gets annoying when I'm using the headset and you see this tangled mess that falls down in front of me. So I'm constantly adjusting this cable. The next thing that I've noticed was the battery life on my controller doesn't last near as long as it would without using the headset, and that's purely because this headset is powered by the actual controller. So that's sort of something you have to understand going into this. And possibly a third thing, which is not a con, but it's something that's more of an inconvenience. Even though you have this great audio controller and you do have the ability to adjust whatever you want your game settings to be at, there's no real way to know what you're playing at because there's no indicators on here. One thing to note is that you have to have this plugged into the USB cable when you power this on for the first time in order for your Xbox One to know that you have this in, and it needs to be set up and installed. And now I'll give you a sound test of how loud these headphones are using Black Ops 3. And I have my microphone about 2 foot away from the headset, and so if you can hear it from here, then imagine how loud it is if you are wearing these.
Alright, use your enhanced mobility. It may take a little getting used to. Your confidence will soon grow. Try it for yourself. I got a hunter says you can do it. Pac-Man will highlight inbound threats such as rockets and grenades. If you see it flashing red, move.
And now I'll give you a sound test of how well the microphone sounds in case you were using chat. Earforce Headset Audio Controller Plus. Superhuman Hearing. Press to engage superhuman hearing. Game Chat Balance. Master Volume Control. Game Preset. Microphone Preset. Mic button. I feel that the X07 Plus is the great balance between good sound quality and respectable price. Just keep in mind that these are $170 including taxes from the common stores such as Walmart, Best Buy, and Target. You can get some that are a little bit more expensive such as the Astros. It's going to run you about $100 more. For those you might get a little bit more sound quality and some more customization, but you are spending $100. Now I'm going to get back to playing more Call of Duty and enjoying the headphones. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to keep more videos coming your way.
3, 2, 1, action!
Alright. Hello.
Recon,
What's happening, man?
what are you doing?
Got me a new gaming headset, so I'm about to make a video of it. A gaming headset, like earphones. Yeah, headphones that you wear where you play your game.